Thought I needed a spell to bring us back together. Thought I could charm the clouds to bring us better weather. I thought that all hope was lost without some superstition. Thought our love was the cause.
Mom, hi.
Your father and I are worried about you. Where are you?
I'm still in DC.
When will you be home?
Another hour of packing and then a 4-hour drive, so 5 hours.
Ask her if she got a job here in Pittsburgh.
Dad, I can hear you. I already told you two that I sold my townhouse and we'll have enough money to live on for a year or two, so I don't need to get a job right now. And I can help you two manage the theater.
Well, your brother helps us with the theater.
We all know Jacob is not the most reliable person in the world.
Don't say that about your brother. You'll never get a girlfriend if you tell people things like that about him.
Anybody who knows Jacob knows that about him.
Speaking of girlfriends, why don't you call that nice Robbie Neal since you'll be moving back to Pittsburgh? Went to the prom with him.
Mom, he is in prison for armed robbery.
He was such a nice boy. Maybe you can visit him in prison when you have time.
Mom, no. I'll talk to you when I get home.
Wait, can you stop at a liquor store on your way and buy a bottle of bubbly? We want to celebrate you moving back home.
I wouldn't call this a celebration. It's more like a funeral for my career in DC. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Shmoo.
Bye, Lambkins. Drive safe. We love you.
Maybe I will stop and get something to drown my sorrows.
Okay. What you reading?
A bit summer.
Should we do that next season?
I'm thinking about it.
I've been thinking about what I wanna say. The truth is, gotta get in my own way. I've been floating in midair, hard to breathe when I'm so high up. Can't even get up in the mornings. Am I lazy or am I just hurting? No more happy pills.
Well, Jessica, that's everything of mine.
I really hope you don't hate me for this, Michael.
Why would I hate you for divorcing me?
That's good.
I was being facetious.
That's not.
You never really did get my sense of humor. Most of it.
Well, your drinking was never really that funny.
You always thought it was funny when we were in college.
Well, we haven't been in college in a very long time, have we?
It was my drinking that brought us together in the first place.
You gonna live with your brother?
It's more like my sister-in-law's.
What, your brother doesn't... I get it.
At least she gets most of my jokes.
How long do you think you're gonna live there?
Why? You planning to come over and visit?
Can you at least be nice?
It's kind of hard to be nice when your wife that you've been with since college suddenly says one day that she feels suffocated by your presence.
Okay, that did come out kind of harsh.
You did say the truth hurts when you told me.
Don't you have somewhere else you need to be?
Guess you can't stand being married to me any longer than you have to.
Well, I can stand being married to you for about 2 more weeks until the paperwork comes through, so.
You know where to find me if you need me.
Unfortunately, I do. So, I'll be in touch.
You or your attorney?
Goodbye, Michael. Maybe both.
Brittany, I really hate being the third wheel with you and Joshua.
Ashley, believe me, it's not a big deal. Okay, you give me and Joshua something to talk about other than he's gonna do the cat litter box next.
How many cats do you have now?
Way too many. I swear, Josh finds a new one on the side of the road every day and just brings it home.
Wow, he really is the crazy cat lady in your house.
Mm-hmm. I'd be good with, one cat, but if it were up to him, I think we'd have a whole herd of cats. Is that what a bunch of cats?
Is it a cry?
Is it a cry?
No, that's not it.
No, I'm curious. What do you call a huge herd of cats? It's like clouder.
Clouder?
Clouder, yeah.
Well, good luck with your clouding then.
Thanks. Is that why you never come over to my house and you always want to meet out?
No comment.
You hate my cats?
No.
You hate my cats?
No, I don't hate your cats. It's hard to meet guys when you're all covered in cat hair.
Okay. All right, that's fair. I get it. Speaking of guys, are you still seeing Brian?
We text every now and then. Brian was my experiment in older divorced guys with 2 kids. Yep, and he's still hung up on his ex, but she is over him. Messy. There.
Okay, well, have you thought about possibly getting back on that one app?
Thought about it, but a lot of those guys made Brian seem like Mr. America.
Yeah, okay, I do remember the stories you told me.
Ashley. Hello.
Huh?
I'm Terry. So good to meet you. Oh, I just got back from the dojo. Sorry, I didn't have time to change. I was breaking boards. The more boards you break, the more bodies you can break. Ah!
Okay. I'm gonna let you know. I have no problem with the age gap. My last 3 girlfriends were even younger than you. You don't want to bother with these little boys. Those little boys don't have the gravitas.
I mean, are you a beaver? 'Cause damn, girl. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're a 9, and I am the one you need.
You're just like a precious little flower. Opening up. Wide.
Intrigued? Ready for a second date? Or do you want to just come to my place right now?
You happen to make love to strangers? If not, allow me to introduce myself.
I have thought about getting back on the app, but some of the messages, they're so creepy.
You have a great point, but it's like,
Yeah,
it's worth a shot.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I will get back on the app, and what's the worst that could happen?
You could be murdered by a serial killer. But that's not likely. I mean, worst case scenario.
Thank you.
Or find true love, so it's...
Yeah, that's very reassuring.
That's what I'm here for. Yeah, best friend.
What would I do without you? Well, cheers to your clouder.
Cheers to you back on the app.
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on. That was a straight shot.
Hey, Tyler. What's up, man?
Matthew, what's up? I was wondering where you've been hiding.
Oh, nothing. Just work and everything.
Work? You never leave the house, just like me, but you get paid for not leaving your house.
True that. Hey, how was life being a house-dead husband? Slave to machine.
You know, Emily hates when you say those things.
Okay. Just don't tell her I said it.
Never do. Hey, so what is up?
Nothing much, man. I need to get out and crazy. You know, working from home remotely and then go to the gym afterwards, it's just not the glorious life that it's made out to be.
Dude, I would so love to go out and get nuts like we used to. I think Emily would literally kill me if I even suggested it, and would doubly kill me if she knew I was going out with you.
Well, you need to get a job so you're not stuck in the house all day.
I made a promise to Emily that she would take care of the kid until she was 1, and I would take care of it until we enrolled her in preschool, so got about another year of this.
Man, we need to get out and wild like we used to.
Bro, I know, and we will once I get my life back.
All right, I'll get my calendar here.
Dude, are you seeing anyone right now? We could always go on a double date sometime. That's like the only way I can get out.
No, I got nothing in terms of ladies. It's kind of hard to meet anyone when you're sitting in your underwear at home and eating Fruit Loops and staring at a screen all day.
Why don't you try that one app?
You know, I was on there for a little bit, and I got nothing besides a $59 membership for 3 months.
Gotta get back on that horse, Hoss.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I will.
Giddy up! I gotta go. Hit me up again real soon.
All right. Adios, amigos.
I've been dreaming about who I wanna be.
Oh, Smooth here. I'm so glad to have you home.
Thanks, Dad.
So, tell me again. What exactly happened with your last job in Washington?
I was the deputy chief of staff for the congressman. And I would have been chief of staff this year because the old one was ready to retire. But the congressman had to go get involved in that scandal.
The American people need to know that I am not a crook. I have been this man's chief of staff for 12 years. I have to say, he is squeaky clean and one of the most honest men that I know.
Why didn't you do anything about it?
Nobody knew anything about it. Except the congressman, his wife, and the landscaper. And I don't know why the landscaper knew anything about it, but he did.
Well, why can't you get one of those deputy jobs around here?
The only place to get one of those jobs is in D.C. I mean, that's why I've lived there since graduate school. There's no job like that in Pittsburgh. I wanted to stay in D.C., but the scandal was too much. My best option was to pack up and move back here on such short notice. I'm lucky my townhouse sold as fast as it did.
Well, why didn't you just stay in D.C. and try to find another job?
Well, Dad, my face was plastered all over the news since I was on the congressman's staff. I mean, I couldn't go anywhere without somebody asking me about the scandal.
Well, we are perfectly happy that you are home.
Speak for yourself. I turned her bedroom into a personal gym, and now I have to work out in the basement.
Honey, you have a stationary bike and one set of 5-pound dumbbells. There's plenty of space in her old bedroom.
I didn't want to wake her up at 4 a.m. every morning, since that's when I work out in my skivvies.
I'm done with this conversation. Now I know why I moved out when I was 22 and never looked back. Till now.
Would you like some tomato soup?
Maybe later. I'm gonna go up to my old and now current bedroom and chillax.
What are you going to do?
Not stay down here.
You sure you don't want any soup?
I'm sure, Mom.
I will make you some soup, just in case you change your mind.
How come you never ask me if I want soup?
I always make you soup.
Oh, I am done with this conversation.
Oh, yes, and
Now we have the rest of the world to show our true colors.
Michael, what kind of woman would you be with if you weren't with me?
That's a really out of the blue question, Jessica.
The thought just popped into my head.
I know about the thoughts that pop into your head.
Come on, entertain me.
I stopped thinking about other women after I met you.
Okay, that definitely didn't happen. At least not at first.
I think it would be a woman named Jenny.
Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny. Green ale.
Come on, just entertain me.
What kind of woman would I want to be with if I wasn't with you?
I won't get mad, I promise.
Well, you asked for it.
Okay.
She would be attractive, since I'm not used to that type of woman.
Okay, smartass.
But you said you wouldn't get mad.
I said I wouldn't get mad, not angry.
How about you tell me the type of guy you would want to be with if you weren't with me?
Okay. If I wasn't with you, I would be with someone completely unlike you. So he would be fun, intelligent, handsome.
No, I know you're not being serious. Because you've got that all right here.
I asked you first and you never really answered me.
I don't think we'll ever have to worry about being with anybody else. Baby, we were made for each other.
That's the first intelligent thing you've said all day.
Or the best lie that I've said all day.
Okay, what if we blow this popsicle stand and go have some real fun?
I think we've been together for too long to have any more real fun.
I guess you're right.
Looks like another evening of searching through streaming services for hours and never finding anything we want to watch and chill.
You really are my Prince Charming.
And you are my Medusa. If I look at you wrong, you turn me into stone.
At least not yet.
Ash, I have something to tell you about what happened between me and the guy that I met online last night.
Good morning to you too, Stephanie.
Are you working?
Yeah, that is why I'm stuck here with you all day.
Oh, I'm just here to use the company's infrastructure to enhance my social life and dating profiles.
How many dating profiles do you have?
Too many. It's an addiction of mine.
Do you always meet the guys in person?
It depends on if I think that they can afford to buy me dinner at that one restaurant on Mount Washington.
I didn't think you had standards.
Girls gotta eat dinner.
You make decent money here.
Oh, not decent enough.
Okay, so what happens if the dinner date doesn't go well?
Once he's paid the bill, if things haven't gone well, then I look at my phone and I tell him that my husband has texted me and asked where I was.
That is very wrong, but very ingenious.
Gets rid of them every time.
Yeah, nope, I can't do anything like that.
Why not?
No, because I have standards.
I have standards. The standards just have to be able to pay for my dinner and then never talk to me again.
Well, I am back on that one app.
Ooh, goody. Let me take a look at your profile.
I really shouldn't, but you are the expert.
Oh, sweetie, take a look at those abs.
Okay, but that photo looks really off.
But with abs like that, who cares?
Okay, all right, I need my phone back.
Oh, once again, hold on. You just sent a heart to Maddie123, aka Abs Man.
Stephanie, I can't believe you.
Maddie123 would have received an invitation to view my private profile section, but I'm all booked up for the next couple of weeks.
Well, I'm not against it, but I'm gonna make my own requests from now on.
You'll thank me later.
Or I'll hate you later.
Maybe, but if you marry him, I get to be your maid of honor.
Deal. Can't be worse than some of the other guys I've met.
It's so great to finally meet you. I'm so glad we got to share a cup of coffee together. I've been having a lot more free time now, and I'm very thankful for it because I get to do things like this. However, I've been being adventurous as well, and I've been exploring nature and just getting out to see what the world has to offer. I really feel connected with you, and I feel that we have a great vibe going. Do you mind if I'd slipped into something that would make me feel a little more comfortable?
Yeah,
Is that okay?
Oh. 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 Maybe we will get married. I actually don't know what I want out of a relationship anymore.
Oh, Tyler, T-Bone, what's up, man?
Oh, just being a slave to the Emily machine.
Oh, is Emily there?
Of course not. That's why I can call you.
Oh, so what's up, man?
I was wondering if you watched the game last night.
I got the tail end of it.
Just the end?
Yeah, to do some grocery shopping.
Oh my god, you might have an even more pathetic existence than me.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. Close, but not more pathetic.
Well, did you bet on the game?
I did, but I'm trying not to bet as much as we used to.
Ah, the good old days.
I wouldn't call most of our bets that good.
Okay, so how did you do on the game?
I came out even. Won some, lost some. Did you bet on the game?
I think Emily would literally kill me if I bet on any game.
Talk about pathetic. Are you even allowed to spend any money without her permission?
Guilty as charged.
Oh, the old ball and chain.
Maybe you'll have an old ball and chain one day.
You know, I don't even know what I want out of a relationship anymore.
So, I have a surprise for you.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
I was bored at home a few days ago, and I decided to make a profile for you on that one dating app.
Wait, are you serious?
You're never more serious.
No, dude, you gotta take that down.
No way. You've already got a few hits.
No, come on, man. Take that down, please.
Look, I'll send you the username and the password. You can check it out yourself.
Why am I even friends with you?
Because I do things like this for you.
I hate to think we even put on it.
All right, gotta go.
No. Come on, man. I gotta make some new friends.
Look what I have.
Why did you have to drag out my own prom photo album?
Robbie Neal looks so handsome in these photos.
Mom, Robbie Neal is in prison for committing violent crimes.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Those crimes were a little bit more than mistakes.
My daughter is not going to date a convicted felon.
I don't know why you want me to see Robbie Neal. The only time I ever went out with him was to my prom.
I don't want the father of my grandchildren to be a criminal.
You two are being ridiculous.
We just want you to be happy.
I am happy right now. Except for the whole moving back home part of things.
Oh, we're happy you're back home. You can stay as long as you want. But I would like my home gym out of the basement.
Honey, why don't you call a guy from one of those things on your
things?
phone? The things on your phone.
Do you mean an app?
Yes, those things.
Oh, Mom, you just can't call a man. That's not how those dating apps work.
Well, how do they work?
You have to send him a message, and then he'll send you a message, and...
So, like a phone call, but it's a message?
I guess you could say that.
Okay, well, whatever. Just whatever you do. Don't ask a man right away if he's been circumcised. You know, men don't like to be asked that right away if they got the snip snip.
Mom, why would I ask any man that question?
It's important information to know.
I agree with your mother.
You two are ridiculous.
Oh, you are going to find out sometime. Just don't ask right away.
If I get on a dating app, will you two leave me alone?
See, that would be exciting.
Just don't call any men who are in jail.
I can assure you two, I will not contact any men in prison.
Just make sure you don't, because I don't want any grandchildren with criminality in their DNA.
Well, honey, would you like me to make you some soup before you contact any men who are not in prison?
I'll take some soup.
I'm gonna go up to my room. Enjoy your soup, Dad.
Okay. I'll leave some for you.
There may not be any left if you don't have some now. I'm pretty hungry.
Oh.
I'm starting out again. Can you hear me? My lungs are heaving. I can barely breathe. I'm ready to become who I to be.
I don't want to do online dating. I need to placate my parents. Huh. This looks interesting. Date upscale men. You find them for you. Personalized matchmaking service. Women never pay a fee. Well, I think I will fill out the form and see what happens. Hello. I made an appointment online. My name is Amanda.
Okay. Amanda.
Yes. Oh.
Please.
So only men have to pay a fee to use the service?
Of course, women never have to pay anything up front.
Up front? Oh, what do you?
The guys who use the service are really gonna go for you, especially the older ones. Do you like older guys?
I guess it depends how old they are and how they look for their age.
Yeah, we do better with the older guys. Younger ones, we have more issues with them.
So is it mostly older men who use this matchmaking service?
Matchmaking service. Great way to phrase it. Yeah, with the fees, it's mostly older guys that can afford our ladies.
I'm just wondering, how much do men pay to use this dating service?
It depends on how much time they want to spend with the women. And the time is left up to the ladies. And just so you know, I don't pressure them to do anything.
I don't quite understand.
Put it this way, it's up to you to set the time, and I never tell you how much time to spend with any of the men.
Why would you tell me how much time to spend with any of the men?
Exactly.
I mean, when I go on a first date, I don't spend a lot of time on the date. I want to get to know them and see if I want to go out with them again.
Exactly. That's what I tell all the ladies in the service. It's up to you to decide how much time you want to spend with the men, but the more time you spend with them, the more we both get.
The more we both get what?
The fees. And I don't ask about tips either. That's between you and the men.
Why would there be tips? Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, we split everything 50-50, except tips. I don't ask about those.
No, I get what type of dating service this actually is.
And you can date when you want to, unlike some of the other services.
I don't want to be a part of a dating service like this. And don't ever call me again.
How about 60-40, you get the 60.
Goodbye. And good luck.
70-30.
Lambkins! How did it go?
It was interesting, to say the least.
Did you meet any men?
Oh, I could have made a career out of meeting men.
What does that mean?
Trust me, you don't want to know.
You didn't ask any of those men if they were circumcised?
Dad, I'm not going to ask any man that question as an icebreaker.
So what are you going to do now?
Since the in-person dating service didn't work, guess I'll make a profile on one of those apps to make you happy.
That is so exciting.
Remember, no criminals.
I'll make a note of it in my profile.
You should put that one picture I like on your profile.
Dad, I'm like 19 in that photo.
It's still my favorite picture of you.
I'll think about it, Dad.
Would you like me to help you with your profile? Because I help my friend Nancy with her profile on that one app for older people.
Mom, Nancy's profile is nothing but photos of the pies that she bakes.
The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Your baking gives me heartburn.
You never appreciate me when I bake for you.
Yeah, because I think you're trying to kill me with your baking.
That is really not very nice.
It's the truth.
I'm going up to my room to make my profile for the app.
Would you like me to come with you? I need a little time away from your father.
Maybe next time, though.
Remember, all those things I told you about your profile. You should ask for criminal background checks.
It's noted, Dad.
You know what? You could ask one of those guys that you meet on that app to come here. I would make soap for the two of you.
Well, at least you make decent soup. He won't think you're trying to kill him with it. He might think that with your baking.
I'm going up to my room to make my profile for the app.
Stop being mean. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. No. Pups, my love.
I found nothing on this dating app. It's a waste of time. Wait, this one is kind of interesting. Pittsburgh is my heart, DC my soul. Interesting. I like her photos, but the one looks like it was taken about 15 years ago. My father says I cannot meet any criminals. Might as well give it a shot. I'm not a criminal. This one might be my next Jessica.
So, what's the scoop on Maddie123?
We did like each other's profiles.
Ooh, did you send him a message?
No. I would prefer if he made the first move.
Ash, if you like him, send him a message.
I want to, but I don't know. Something seems a little off about his profile.
Like what?
He has this one photo of him on the beach, and I don't know. There's just something off about it.
Off in what way?
It's hard to say. It seems off.
Do you think it's a fake profile?
Fake? Why would anyone make a fake profile?
Scammers.
No, I don't think it's a fake profile. It's just that one photo. It's him, but it's not him. I don't know.
That does seem a little odd.
Yeah. Well, if I don't hear from him by this weekend, I will send him a message.
Why don't you send him a little video with your message?
I'm not that desperate.
I always send a little video to the guys I like.
Pretty much every guy you message.
Pretty much.
Okay. I know you helped me make the little videos before, but this guy doesn't seem like that type of guy.
Every guy on that app is that type of guy.
True, but Maddie123 seems a little different. In a good way.
Okay, just remember, if you need a director for your little videos, I'm here for you.
Who else would I ask?
Oh, well, maybe you have a little video production on that one website. I don't know.
Not a chance.
Let me know what happens with Maddie123.
I'm sure you will remind me on a daily basis to keep you updated.
Of course. Living vicariously through other people's lives is sometimes more fun than my own.
Oh, but they don't get to buy you dinner.
That's why I said sometimes.
Okay, well, I do have to get back to work.
And I'm gonna go write the script to your little video.
Oh, you are too much. Oh.
Yes, I am.
Ugh.
Yo, Tyler, why'd you make that one photo of me on the beach as my profile photo?
The ladies love a six-pack.
The photo was taken like 10 years ago.
They won't know when it was taken.
If I go to meet someone, they're gonna recognize that's not a recent photo.
Well, just don't take your shirt off around them. Ever.
It's not even close to what I look like now.
They won't know it until you meet them in person.
Dude, I'm changing the photo to something taken in the more recent decade.
You're keeping the profile?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, there is this one girl that got my attention.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, okay. Relax. And stop living vicariously through me.
What's her username? I'll look it up through your profile.
It's Ash2Ash, but no, I changed the password so you can't get into it anymore.
Not cool, man. Screenshot her photos and send them to me.
No way.
Hey, I gotta go. The old ball and chain is home. Message me about Ash2Ash.
Not a chance, man.
I've thought about it, but I'm not sure. Some of the messages I get from guys are just like creepy.
Yeah, I remember the messages you showed me.
Maybe I should get back on the app. What's the worst thing that could happen?
You get murdered by a serial killer.
Thanks for the reassurance.
No problem, that's why we're friends.
Where's my blackout? Oh, hey, Amanda. Will Jacob be back tomorrow?
He should be, but you never know with him.
We're always so worried about rehearsals because we don't know if he's going to be on time or even show up.
I will make sure he's here tomorrow, even if I have to drag him here myself.
Sounds good. I'll see you around.
Break a leg tomorrow.
Thanks.
Here's an interesting message from our Mike. He says he's not a criminal, so Dad should be happy about him. He seems great, but I'm not sure about the whole divorce thing. Entrepreneur. That's interesting. He seems nice enough to bring home for soup. I do need someone to do things with since all of my close friends from high school have moved out of Pittsburgh. Michael, hi. It's nice to finally talk to you.
Amanda, hi. Likewise.
Do you prefer Michael or Mike?
Either one. But I prefer Michael.
Michael it is.
So, you lived in DC?
Technically, I never actually lived in DC.
Well, that changes everything.
I lived in a few places right outside DC. Arlington, Alexandria, Fairfax City.
I think the last time I was in DC was on a field trip for a government class in high school.
Really? We should go sometime. That is, if we ever actually meet and want to go to DC together.
Understood. So I have to ask you about the whole congressman thing. Just so you know, I Googled you.
It's not polite to Google people without their permission.
I'll ask next time.
You probably saw enough of me and the congressman on Google.
I've known this man and his wife for over a decade, and I can say with all sincerity, this man is a saint.
More than enough. But I must say, you looked good in all the photos and videos I saw of you.
Thanks. I think.
It's meant as a compliment.
I assumed so.
I also have to ask about the congressman's landscaper.
That was the most bizarre part of the whole thing.
Did you know anything about the landscaper?
I really didn't. But there was one day when the congressman asked me to hold an envelope for his landscaper. The congressman asked me to give it to the landscaper when he comes into the office.
There have been some odd political scandals over the years, but that one may have topped them all.
I know. Now you can understand why I had to move back.
Hey, I hate to end the conversation like this, but there's something I have to take care of. you care to chat again soon?
Sure. Just text me when you're available.
Thanks. It was nice talking to you.
The same. I wonder whatever did happen to that landscaper.
Matthew, hi, how are you?
Hey, doing good. How are you doing, Matthew?
I'm good.
That's good. That's good. Thank you for sending that video.
Yeah, I hope you didn't mind it.
Oh no, not at all.
That's good.
Who made the video?
A friend of mine.
Male or female?
Female. She's a coworker.
Right on. Right on. Well, I don't have anything else to say about the video besides keep them coming. If you're okay with that, of course.
Yeah, of course, as long as they're for your eyes only.
Like the James Bond movie.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a James Bond movie.
There's a James Bond movie called For Your Eyes Only.
Oh, well, I wouldn't mind watching it with you if we ever met in person.
Oh, yeah. I mean, since you brought it up now, would you like to maybe meet up sometime? In person?
Sure, when?
I'm free Saturday and Sunday. I got nothing going on this weekend.
Oh, I can't on Sunday.
Oh.
But I would love to meet on Saturday.
Oh. Okay. Have you ever been to Carnegie Coffee?
I've driven past it, but never gone in.
Would you like to meet there?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Right on. How about I give you my number and we can, talk the details over.
Perfect. I'm really looking forward to this.
Cool. I'll see you there.
Well, goodbye. Text me?
Yeah, I'll text you. Okay, bye.
Hi, can I help you with anything?
I'm waiting for someone.
Would you like a table while you wait?
Yes, please.
You can take the one in the front.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, sorry, I'm late. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Hey, I gotta go. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Whatever. Hi, can I help you?
No, just waiting for someone.
Oh, would you like to sit at a table?
Sure, it doesn't matter which one.
Not really. Okay.
Oh, hey, could you tell the guy I'm meeting where I'm sitting? I'll text him and tell him to ask you.
Sure, I can do that.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Hi, can I help you?
I'm meeting someone here. She said you'd tell me where she was sitting.
Yeah, she's sitting right over there.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Great.
Hey. It's nice to finally meet you in person.
Hello?
Hi. Can I help you?
No, I'm just looking for someone.
Okay, thanks.
Well,
Hello.
you just seem different in person.
Do I know you?
Well, you should.
I don't think I know you.
When did you make that video that you sent me last night?
What video?
Matthew?
Ashley? Michael, is that you?
Amanda?
You didn't share that video with anyone, did you?
This just got even more awkward.
Maybe we should sit with the person we were supposed to meet.
That's a good idea.
I'll go this way. Okay, how about us girls trade places and guys just stay where you are?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Here's an idea. Why don't we all sit together?
Could be more fun that way.
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
Oh. How about Michael and I come to your table?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
So,
How did you two find out about the app?
I know what story, but why don't you go first?
Okay. Well, so originally I was on that one social media app, and that advertisement came up.
Me too. That's how I found out about it. Oh, okay. How did you find out about the app?
oh, it's a long story. It involves me getting involved with the wrong type of dating service.
Oh, what's the wrong type of dating service?
The one that I accidentally found. Ashley, right? Why did you get on the app?
A friend of mine. The wrong type of friend.
Oh, you know, I have the same type of wrong type of friend.
Don't we all?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. This is so, I like the group date idea. This is
fantastic.
Good idea.
silly.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Well, you thought of it, so.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi.
Look nice.
Thank you.
Want to sit down?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, come on. My brother recommended this comedian. It's his favorite one around Pittsburgh.
Oh, you have a brother?
Mhm.
Any other siblings?
Just a younger brother. You?
The same? His name is Jacob, and he's your typical younger brother. My parents really are protective of him because he's not the most reliable person in the world.
I wouldn't say my younger brother's unreliable, but my parents definitely treat him with the same kid gloves.
We seem to have a lot in common.
Yeah, seems that way.
So how did you decide that seeing a comedian was our first official real date?
I read somewhere that seeing a comedy show is a great first date.
Oh, you read.
Why, yes, I do.
It's very attractive in a man.
Is it?
It's coming on.
Hey everybody, thank you for coming out tonight. I'm Frank Perman. I'm known as America's funniest funeral director. And as far as I know, I'm the only stand-up funeral director. I recently found out that I got a AAA rating from the Better Business Bureau, and I was really proud of that fact until it occurred to me. I'm a funeral director who's going to complain. People say to me, Frank, no offense, but I don't want to see you anytime soon. And I understand. So I came up with the perfect way to determine whether it was a good day or a bad day to see me. I'm looking at all of you this way. This is a good day. Bad. People ask me all the time, Frank, doing what you do, what's the hardest part of your business? You try looking sad at a $30,000 funeral. I hear that a lot of people love to come to comedy shows for dates. Who here tonight is on a date? Who's here on a first date? Okay, great. I told a first date once that I love to travel. She told me to travel alone. I brought flowers to a first date, and she was allergic. Well, that did not become a budding relationship. Some people come to comedy shows to laugh. Other people come to comedy shows to flirt, and they hope that I don't see them. PDAs at a comedy show are really risky. 1 minute you're whispering sweet nothings into their ear. The next minute, you're part of my crowd work.
That was poor timing for us.
Some things I'd like you to know about funeral directors. 1, don't tick us off. I do know how to get rid of the body. 2, never trust a funeral director that makes their own jerky. Or sausage. I know, that was tasteless. I decided that I wanted to be cremated when I died. I didn't before, but now I thought that would be great because for one brief moment my wife can say, he's got a smoking hot body. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Frank Perman. You've been a great audience tonight. Thank you so much.
Don't think I don't understand when I see you looking down, 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 down. When you walked by me, I knew you would be coming around, around, around. You give me something new I never thought would ever be true.
That was a pretty good movie. Glad we saw it together.
Matinees are always fun.
What did you think about the movie?
It was your basic rom-com. This one had a certain charm to it.
I mean, the plot was pretty much the same as any other rom-com. Girl leaves hometown, moves to big city. Girl's forced to move back to hometown. Girl meets guy from hometown. Falls in love. Blah, blah, blah. Happily ever after.
In reality, if the girl moved back to her hometown, she would realize why she left and probably leave again.
And why do they always seem to meet at the only bakery or flower shop or whatever charming business is in that town?
And the guy always has some fantastic job.
And is secretly a prince looking for his Snow White in some random town in America.
I know, right? Rom-coms are just proof that any schlub can write a movie if he has a keyboard and knows how to type.
In real life, they probably would have met because they're both single parents who drop their kids off at daycare at the same time every day.
I know, right? I know that you were married, but you don't have any kids, do you?
No, I never had any kids.
Is that a sensitive subject for you?
Not really.
If you don't want to talk about it.
No, it's fine. Me and Jessica wanted to have kids, but we just couldn't have them. We went through a bunch of treatments, but nothing seemed to hold.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
No, that's okay. We talked about adopting or even fostering, but it just never happened.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything.
I'm sorry.
I guess the whole not being able to have kids thing became a lingering issue in our marriage. We grew apart over time because we started to go our separate ways.
That's understandable.
How about you? Do you have any kids?
None that I know of.
I think you would know if you had them.
Well, I read about this one woman who was in a coma, who was pregnant, and she had a kid while still unconscious.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that one.
I've never been in a coma for 9 months.
I would hope not.
I would invite you back to my place, but it's not actually my place.
I understand. I would do the same, but my sister-in-law told me she didn't want me to bring any strange women over.
And you're saying I'm strange?
Not explicitly.
You could probably come to my place, but my parents would feed you soup and ask if you're circumcised.
Maybe sometime soon. You know what? I'm not sure if I am circumcised.
Let me know what you find out.
You'll be the first to know. I gotta go. I'll be in touch. Maybe we could talk about soup and circumcision some other time.
It was a pleasure, Michael.
The same, Amanda.
This game room in your company's basement is so cool. I don't think I've played pool since I was in college.
Where'd you go to college?
Junietto. I played volleyball for 4 years.
Impressive.
I never played in a match. I was always the last person on the bench.
Can't say that's impressive.
It isn't. But we won 2 national championships while I was there.
That is impressive. No thanks to you, though.
You can't argue with that.
Maybe you could show me your trophies or medals or whatever you win in those championships sometime.
Those trophies are just sitting on a desk collecting dust.
Guess my invitation to invite myself over went over your head.
I don't think you really want to meet my parents. It'd be like I'm in high school bringing home a boy.
It can't be any worse than you meeting my sister-in-law.
I guess everyone is a little embarrassed to be seen with their family at times.
Or maybe your family is more embarrassed to be seen with you.
Good point.
I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Oh, you're not?
So I don't care if you do own this place, but if you guys got to get a room if you're not going to play pool.
Sorry. It's our last game.
We'll be done after the shot.
Might take longer than we thought.
See, it's been a while since I faced my fears.
This was a great day for a walk. And this is such a cute little cafe.
I always used to come out to this trailer cafe.
Why'd you stop coming?
Me and Jessica broke up. We used to walk our dogs on the trail.
That's why you stopped coming? You two broke up?
No, actually, it was because our dogs died.
Sorry about your dogs.
Dogs were another reason that Jessica and I broke up.
How so?
I wanted more dogs, and she was never really a dog person.
Was she a cat person?
Iguanas.
Seriously?
No, just kidding. She just wasn't a pet person.
Well, pets are like kids.
Have you ever thought about having kids?
Yes. And no. I mean, I never found the right person to have kids with.
What if you found the right person?
I would think about it.
Oh, you would?
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we're actually closing right now.
Well, that's disappointing.
Maybe next time.
It looks like it's time for us to leave.
Hello, beautiful. I would like to purchase a ticket for you.
Mike. Hi.
Hey.
This is quite a pleasant surprise.
Wanted to say hi, since you had to break our date,
Mm-hmm.
and give you this.
Oh. Oh. My favorite. You remembered. Oh, sweet.
Anything for my coffee queen? Even though you had to back out of going to Yinzerpalooza with me.
I am sorry I had to cover the theater for Jacob. I told you before, he's not the most reliable person in the world. Today happened to be one of those days.
I understand. Duty to family always comes first.
I am so sorry. You got those really good seats and I couldn't go.
It's no problem. I sold the tickets online and made a profit on it.
Oh. Hey, my unreliable brother Jacob ended up making you some money.
That's at least one good thing that came out of this.
Well, I like the fact that you came here just to see me.
Where else would I want to be?
They're just chatting. Are they gonna kiss? Can I get some help here? Please.
I'm sorry. What do you need?
I'm gonna go so you can get back to work. I'll text you later. I feel like I'm stuck in some really bad rom-com.
Sorry, again. Now.
Start by giving this patron some attention. I'd like to get 4 tickets to this Saturday's matinee. Hello. I'm still here.
Sorry again. Thank you for coming with me.
It's my pleasure.
I just really didn't want to come to this alone.
I understand. This is actually the cheapest type of dress-up date.
True.
How did you know the deceased again?
We went to high school together. We were actually,
I mean, we were quite good friends, but barely spoke after he graduated. She got married right around the time that I graduated college.
Did you go to her wedding?
No. I was, traveling the country with a few college friends at the time.
When was the last time you talked to her?
I think it might have been when I called her and told her I was traveling and couldn't come to the wedding.
What did she say?
I really don't think she cared. I mean, we just weren't close.
At least you made it up to her by being at her funeral.
I'm just worried about her husband and 3 kids.
Yeah. She did die too young.
Yeah, makes you feel kind of old when people around your age start dropping off like flies.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everyone for being here today. I feel the deceased would tell me I'm being rude if I didn't. She was very hospitable that way. I want to say a few things that speak to the deceased's character. She was kind, smart, loving, compassionate. Pretty much all the good words I can think of applied to her. She knows that we loved her, but I want to express to all of you how much she loved all of you. She was a good-hearted person who truly loved helping others. Somehow, in all her work and daily chaos, she found time to be an amazing mother to her 3 children and the best wife a man could ask for. She rarely did things for herself, wanting to make sure her family was happy and healthy. She never complained about helping her family and her friends. You were all so important to her. And her face would light up anytime your names were mentioned. I think she's still here with all of us. Her family, her friends were the most important things in her life. She often spoke of her friends from high school, whether they were still close to her or not.
What's wrong?
Robbie Neal's parents are walking towards us.
Who's Robbie Neal?
I went to prom with Jung,
Oh.
and now he's in prison for armed robbery.
Oh.
Hi, Amanda. Is that you?
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Neal.
Oh,
How
you
are
look
you?
so pretty.
Thanks.
Robbie talks so much about you.
Well, that's nice. Mr. and Mrs. Neal, this is my serious boyfriend of many years, Michael.
Nice to meet you both.
Really? How interesting. The 2 of you don't look like you've been together for many years. It was nice seeing you, Amanda.
Nice seeing you again, Amanda.
Serious boyfriend of many years.
I needed an out.
And I was it.
Do you want to go do something? I don't know, maybe get a drink or something like that?
Thanks. I have a few things I have to do. I'll walk you to your car, though.
Hello?
Oh, Amanda, hello, this is Richard Patterson.
Rich, you are always so formal.
I hope you're available for a discussion about your future.
I'm doing fine, Rich. How are you?
Did you hear what I said about your future?
It was a joke about you always being so formal.
We can joke about things later.
When was the last time you even laughed, Rich?
Let me check my calendar.
Are you serious that you keep track of when you laugh on your calendar?
That was a joke, Amanda. I got you.
Wow, you have really loosened up since you stopped being the congressman's chief of staff.
Yes, I'm really letting my freak flag fly these days.
Do you even know what that means?
Trying to be more hip since I don't have to walk around in a stuffy suit all day long.
I think I prefer the old stuffy Richard Patterson to this new incarnation.
Regardless, Amanda, I have an offer for you.
An offer?
Yes, an offer.
Let's hear it.
I'm starting a lobbying firm.
And you want me to be a part of it?
You were always one to ruin surprises.
I'm a drop of rain on your sunny day.
Amanda, you are too talented to be back in your hometown doing whatever it is you're doing now.
I guess I am too talented to be doing nothing.
You know what I mean.
Well, what exactly would this offer be for me?
You would be president of the lobbying firm.
President? That's quite an offer. Would I have to win the electoral college first?
No, only the popular vote.
You have really developed a sense of humor since last we were together.
You don't have to accept the offer right now since you don't know all the details, but I can send you everything you need to know.
I'm not really sure I want to jump back into politics this time.
It's an offer you won't be able to refuse.
Are you lobbying for the mob?
Politics is a racket just like organized crime, but no, not the mob.
You can send me the details. It does seem like an intriguing offer, even with the mob angle.
This is an ideal position for you.
It probably is, but it might not be the right time for me.
I'll be in touch, Amanda.
Goodbye, Rich.
How would you get such great seats?
Oh, hello, people.
You know people. But do they like you?
Most of the time.
Remember that one reality show with the girls who dance and that one instructor?
Yeah, I think I remember that. Didn't the instructor get arrested or something like that?
Yeah. That's why they originally ended the show, and they got another instructor for the girls. I bet that show was way worse than the original.
Well, yeah, I heard about the whole thing now.
Anyhow, my niece-in-law was on that show.
Really?
Yeah. She was one of the girls that was always in the background but never featured. I'm not even sure how many episodes she was in. My sister never wanted her daughter to be featured on the show. They live really close to the dance studio, which is why she danced there.
Was she a good dancer?
Excellent. But the reality TV show ruined her love for dance, so she got into theater.
A true performer.
Shh.
Sorry.
Hey, do you want another Picklesburg next week? What is Picklesburg?
That thing in downtown Pittsburgh with all the pickles.
Don't ever forget that.
Shh.
Sorry again.
Live you, or are you aught that man may question? This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, shakes so my single state of man that function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased? Pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow? Raise out the ridden troubles of the brain, and with some sweet, oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed bosom of that perilous stuff which weighs upon the heart. Therein the patient must minister to themselves. Throw physic to the dogs. I'll none of it.
It's Michael and Ashley.
Hey, I'm Ashley.
Oh, yeah. That's Amanda.
Amanda, right.
Should we go talk to them?
No, I don't think.
Why not?
They'll probably ask us what we've been up to since we met.
Why is that a problem?
Because all I've done since we met is spend all of my free time and every night at your place. I've barely been at my place since we've met.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
No, but I feel kind of embarrassed telling people we barely know what we've been doing.
Well, why would that be a bad thing?
It's not. I don't want anyone, let alone people we barely know, to think the worst about me.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should just move in.
You know my parents wouldn't approve of it.
Hey, you want to go to Carnegie Coffee? That's where
Oh.
we first met.
Maybe some other time? I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling a little queasy.
Good. Maybe we can just plan for Picklesburg.
It's a date.
Great. I'll walk you to your car.
Oh, they left. Should we leave?
Yeah.
I'm glad we could meet in person. I have something I want to tell you.
I need to tell you something as well.
Oh, you do? Go ahead.
No, you go first. I insist.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You will be the first person I tell.
I feel honored being your first.
You weren't my first. But I digress.
Understood.
So, you know how I lived in DC from the time I was in grad school until this last year?
Yeah, I know.
And remember how I said I couldn't hang out for a few days a week ago?
My heart was broken. Just kidding. But look,
Don't do that to me.
someone's lost their sense of humor in the last week.
Anyhow, the reason I couldn't hang out was because I went back to DC for a job interview to be the executive director of an international nonprofit. And
And you got the job and are moving back to DC.
yes, I hope you understand this has nothing to do with you.
Besides leaving me forever.
That's not fair.
You told me once you'd move back to DC with the right offers, so I'm not surprised.
You know, I got another offer at a lobbying firm and I turned it down.
Well, aren't you Miss Popular?
Stop. This nonprofit job is basically my dream job. I'm the head of a nonprofit, and I'm gonna get to do some international traveling.
I'm happy for you. Congratulations.
Thanks. Being around my parents and meeting you made it a more difficult decision than it would have been.
Well, I'll be in Pittsburgh.
I love Pittsburgh. It'll always be my hometown. But I feel like a caged bird here. And like I have to lead the life my family wants me to lead.
At least you saved me the effort of having to break up with you.
What?
Yeah, I wanted to tell you in person. Jessica and I decided to get back together.
Really?
We had to talk about some things lingering in our divorce, but long story short, we decided to get back together.
You got divorced right before we met.
I know. We had been together our entire adult lives. Neither of us realized until we were with other people that we couldn't be with anyone else.
I think I would have preferred you break up with me first after hearing that story.
You beat me to the punch.
True.
Maybe we just weren't meant to be.
We did always get interrupted when trying to be romantic.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that was a sign. Or signs.
Well, here's to us not being together.
I hope that we can still keep in touch.
Oh, hey, you two.
Funny running into you two here.
What's that?
We got engaged, and we want to come back here and celebrate where we first met.
What? It's only been a few months.
Wow, I can't believe it.
She doesn't mind when I'm sitting in my underwear eating Fruit Loops while I work. So, she's a keeper.
No, I prefer he eats something much healthier, like Lucky Charms. How are you two?
Amanda just broke up with me.
Hey, we broke up with each other.
She broke up with me first.
Well, I'm so sorry to hear that.
No worries. Yeah. It's for the best.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't we go out and celebrate the four of us with something stronger than coffee?
We can tell you all about our breakup and you could tell us about your wedding plans.
I still can't believe we're engaged. You two are invited to the wedding, of course.
Okay.
But let's get out of here and start the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
Hey, can my wife come?
Why?
It's a long story. We'll tell you over drinks.
Thought I needed a spell to bring us back together. Thought I could charm the clouds to bring us better weather. I thought that all hope was lost without some superstition. Thought our love was the cost.
The choices you make in life are a lot like the choices you make in a dating app. Sometimes you think, I swiped the right one. And sometimes you think, I swiped the wrong one.